people submit housing complaints in the Gem City this year. Quincy City officials say easier access is behind that increase. And WGEM's Raja Maples joins us in the studio to explain. Raja.
The city of Quincy started providing its minimum housing complaint forms online earlier this year. And the city inspector says that addition has led to a spike in numbers.
Safe and livable housing in Quincy has become a hot-button issue during the past few years. That's led to new initiatives, including a volunteer committee, along with easier ways for residents to report problem properties. Director of Inspection and Enforcement Michael Seaver says providing those complaint forms online earlier this year has made a positive difference.
I think it's worked well. As people have pointed out, it wasn't always convenient for people to come to the office and physically fill out the form. And of course, a delay if they were to print it out and mail it in or get it here by some other means. So that's helped.
Seaver says the city added an online portal this past spring. It's allowed residents to merely fill in the blanks rather than having to print the online form.
Between those two, we've seen a significant increase in the number of complaints that have come in by that method.
He says 27 housing complaints were submitted to the city of Quincy last year. 23 complaints have already been submitted so far this year. City planner Chuck Bevelheimer says the housing complaint forms are a win-win for Quincy.
Well, I think it's great. It's obviously having more people engaged and residents being involved and tenants being involved in the process of being able to file a complaint and see a response and a reaction is important to the quality of life of the citizens of Quincy.
Seaver says the complaints are about several different problems, including mold.
And as for the process, Seaver says submitting a housing complaint automatically creates a case for the city of Quincy. And after it's received, he says an inspector will contact the person who submitted the complaint to set up an inspection appointment. Mackenzie.
Okay, thank you, Raja. As for a timeline, Seaver says the inspection process can take anywhere from a couple of weeks to several months, depending on the number and type of violations.